Hi, and welcome back to Tarot Life Coach Channel with me, your host, Tonya Melendez. Well, today is June 10th, and we've got a quiet week coming up. The Venus has moved into Cancer along with the moon, and we just had our new moon over the weekend. So I hope you set some great intentions for yourself. And there's just a lot of now, it's all about nurturing and nourishing your soul. And so today, our power phrase is about faith. And it's really about knowing when your mind, body, and spirit are filled with faith, faith is filled in your mind, your body, and spirit. So before we go any further and get into our power prayer, I want to let you know our message for today will come from our Ascended Masters. Actually, I think this will be our mantra for the week, and then mix it up a little bit and give our message from the gateway cards. I just felt like that shift should have happened there. So here we go. Just breathing in, good, breathing in God, breathing in faith, knowing right where we are in our mind, body, spirit, and our very breath is the divine. And I know that this divine energy flows in, through, and as each and every one of us. And so I'm just knowing that this faith fills my mind, fills my body, and fills my spirit. And as it fills my mind, my body, and spirit, I know it fills the mind, body, and spirit of everyone watching and listening to these very words. So breathe into faith, breathe into peace, breathe into light, breathe into love, breathe into God, knowing that right where you are, God is. So I'm just blessing our body temples, our minds, our spirits. I am blessing our homes, our cars, our modes of transportation. I am blessing our bodies, our cells, our bones, our muscles. I am knowing that we are healthy, whole, and complete. I'm blessing our bank accounts, all of our friendships, our relationships, our family. I am blessing it all, calling it good. I know our divine work is blessed, whatever that may be, in the home, at another job, whatever it is. I call it good because I call it God. I release these words into the law, knowing that right here, right now, we are nourishing our soul, nourishing our spirits with faith, with love, with God. I'm grateful for my gratefulness, and I let it go. I let it be, and so it is. Yay. So let's see what the Ascended Masters has to say for our theme for this week. And the reason I decided to go back to and get us a theme or a message from the Gateway, because we haven't had a message from the Gateway. And I really do love these cards, and they're very powerful and just amazing for me. So if they're amazing for me, I know that they're amazing for you. So let's see what our mantra message is. Ooh, I love this. This is our mantra message for the week. It is Saint Germain, work your magic. So it's time for us to really step into, like I said, nourish your soul with faith. Nourish your mind, your body, your spirit with faith, not with fear. Fear is the illusion that we are in control of what's going on outside. But the only things that can happen to us are the things that we allow, the things that we're calling into our lives. So if you're calling in fear, you're going to get more fear. If you're calling in faith, you're going to be filled with faith. So call in your faith, call in your spirit, call in this goodness and this grace that you know is yours and that you are worthy of. Again, work your magic. So let's see what the Gateway has to say. And as you can see, we're on a roll already. And then we still have our tarot message. So I had a wonderful weekend or a wonderful event in Miami, and I was at Five Sisters, a great place. And again, big shout out to them for hosting me there. It was a great event, and it's allowing me to really cultivate and nurture all of the things that I've been moving into, my astrology, my past life regressions, my study as a student and teacher of the Course in Miracles. It's just combining all those different things of who I am, and now I'm taking it out to the world. So the teacher in me has really been saying, Tonya, it's time. So the Gateway cards are telling us Ooh, good one. Simplify your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. How awesome is that? I cherish the simple pleasures of life. And then this is it, rising above. I see only beauty and grace. Like I said, we have to allow ourselves to step outside of seeing that illusion of fear. And how we can really clarify the illusion of fear is turn on the news. All it is fear, fear, fear. Somebody got shot. There was, of course, we know there are tragedies, there's earthquakes, there's tornadoes and things like that, and we want to be connected to that news. But what about all that other news? I'm so glad that they started that Soul Pancake. Oprah started that on her Super Soul Sunday and on her own network, because that's all about good news. I want to hear the good news. So I actually subscribe to the good news on HuffPost. So big shouts out to Ariana Huffington for promoting good news, because I want to know about the good news. Again, I send love and light to all beings everywhere, the animals, the earth, the fire, the water, and the air. I send love and light to all of that, and that is what we should all be doing, as well as to ourselves. So, and then last but not least, this is interesting because I will be going on a trip this week. Launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. So just like I said, we are nourishing our faith by filling ourselves with faith, because we cannot believe that we don't deserve. We cannot pray for a miracle and have fear in our heart. We cannot ask God for a blessing, for a miracle, and be mad at somebody from, a month ago, 2 years ago, eons ago. You cannot expect a miracle and have fear in your heart. So, breathe that in. Okay, so launching your journey, rising above, simplifying your life, and working your magic. Are we on a roll or what? So let's see what the tarot has to say, since we know now what everything else is saying. So again, I am looking at either starting a online kind of meetup or teleseminar, but not a teleseminar, kind of like a telecourse with the studying the Course in Miracles, but also talking about your intuition, talking about spiritual counseling. So if you're interested, please send me an email at tarotlifecoach@gmail.com. And I hope you're looking at your June horoscopes. Your June spiritual horoscopes on my website, www.tarotlifecoach.com, or checking out even how I do the prayer, which I did make a video and put it on my Intuitive Inspirations Psychic Connections right under that newsletter. So if you want to learn how to pray how I pray, you can either send me an email or you can watch the video, and I really do go through the 5 steps. So I'm really wanting to connect more with people on a larger scale. Again, I've always said my work is for the world. It's not just here in Florida, or not just here in the US, or not just in Chicago. I want to help heal the world. And my ebook is coming out. I really hope I get it done by the end of this month. So God willing and God knowing, it is already done. So there you go. Woo, we got some goodies for this week. So the first card we get is the Death card. We know what that's about. That is about letting go of the old. That is about rebirthing ourselves. That is what this new moon was all about. I told you last week, set some high intentions, because it kind of pulled all the old energy out. I know a lot of us were feeling this pulling, and like yesterday and over the weekend, especially yesterday, because the new moon was on Saturday, everybody was tired and drained. You know what it was? Because all that pulling of all the old, all the negative energy out of your body. So today is the day where you feel like, I'm reborn, I'm refreshed. So take that deep breath, feel your rebirth, feel your new energy, and allow your rebirth to come. I'm not sure, but I know it doesn't happen overnight for a snake to shed its skin. I know it's got to move, it's got to feel it out, it's got to shed its skin, and it takes time. That's what you're doing now, because then we get the Knight of Rods. And what the Knight of Rods is telling us is that it's time to stop looking backwards. Go forward. Rods and wands, sorry, I want to make sure you can see it. Rods and wands represent fire and spirit. So if you're always looking over your shoulder thinking about yesterday, then you can't see what's in front of you. So allow yourself to know you're on the right path. Allow yourself, remember, look at this, launching into your journey. Do these not go together? Does simplifying your life not go with the death card? And then look at, here we go. How amazing is this? Spirit works, spirit works, spirit works. I always tell you that. We get the star card. And this is saying surrender, be at peace. My prayer today, before I did the video, I kept saying, I breathe in light. I breathe in peace. I breathe in love. I breathe in God. That's what my mantra was before I started this video. And so then we got the rising above. Does it not look like the star card? I'm trying to get it in focus. So Spirit is always working through us when we are paying attention. So it's so amazing how these three cards really do reflect these three cards. And again, it's because this is the message that we're supposed to get loud and clear for ourselves. And then we got the work your magic. So you know you're on the right path. Don't keep looking over your shoulder. Oh, am I going to make it? I'm scared. Be filled with faith in your mind and your body and your spirit. And faith will fill your mind, your body, and your spirit. So allow it to breathe into your being. You cannot just say the words and expect, again, a miracle. You've got to embody it. You've got to breathe it. You've got to know it. You've got to be it. So be faith, be love, be light, be your divine self. And so that's our message for this week. It's really about faith, being your divine self, nourishing your soul. So with that said, I just want to tell you, keep looking out on my website for my events. I do have some more events coming up in the Florida area. I will be in Chicago just briefly, so if you are really wanting to connect with me, you're going to have maybe 2 days tops this weekend. I will be in Chicago. My beautiful daughter is graduating from college. I can't believe it myself, so I'm so excited about that. And I am looking to start, like I said, either a meetup online or a meetup in person, because I really want to help people go deeper and really understanding their faith and feeling and understanding their universal, spiritual journey. And I want to teach. I want to share all of this stuff. It's not just for video. It's not just on the website. But this allows me to help you, because that is why I am here. And I'll tell you what my prayer is that I say, or my mantra, and then that's how we'll end. And I want you to take a mantra for yourself, because remember, work your magic. Your magic is your mantra. Your magic is your faith. So what I say, this is how I start my day, like the minute my eyes open. Gracefully and gratefully, I dwell in truth and love of the divine, in service to the world, for which I am richly rewarded in prosperous and miraculous ways. What's your mantra? Make it a good one. Know that you are blessed, you are loved, and you are light. Be peace, be faith, be love. Till next week, everybody. Peace and blessings.